Minutes after Jesus died, something happened that no one expected. Not just one thing. Seven moments, recorded in ancient texts, debated by historians, and still discussed today. Whether you see them as history, symbolism, or something beyond explanation. These events changed how billions of people understand that day. Let's go there. Jerusalem. Around 38, the sky is darkening. A man hangs on a cross outside the city walls. His name is Jesus of Nazareth. After hours of suffering, he breathes his last. And then, everything begins. The first thing reported is darkness. For hours leading up to his death, the sky grows unnaturally dim. Not like a passing cloud, not like sunset, a heavy, unnatural darkness covering the land. Ancient writers describe it as something that stopped people in their tracks. Some later observers try to explain it as an eclipse. But a Passover full moon makes a solar eclipse impossible. So what was it? A natural phenomenon we don't fully understand, or something else entirely? No one at the time had an answer, only fear. Then comes the second moment. The earth shakes. A sudden, violent earthquake hits the region. The ground beneath Jerusalem trembles. Rocks split, structures crack. People stumble as the earth itself seems to react. Some ancient records outside. The Bible even suggests unusual seismic activity in that period. Was it coincidence? Or a timing too precise to ignore? Then, something happens inside the temple. Something no ordinary person would have even seen. The massive curtain, the veil that separates the most sacred space from the rest of the temple, is torn. From top to bottom, this is not a small cloth. It is thick, heavy, and massive, and it tears suddenly. Symbolically, it means everything. A barrier removed, a separation ended. But in that moment, to those present, it was simply shocking, unexplainable. Then comes something even more mysterious. Ancient texts describe tombs opening, graves disturbed, and people described as holy individuals appearing to others in the city. This is one of the most debated details in the entire account. Some take it literally, others see it as symbolic language. But what's undeniable is this. Something about that moment was described as breaking the boundary between life and death. Then we move to the reaction of those who witnessed it. A Roman centurion, a hardened soldier, someone who had likely seen countless executions, looks at what just happened and says, "Surely this man was the Son of God." For a Roman officer to say that, in that moment, says everything about what he had just witnessed. Even those carrying out the execution was shaken. Then, the crowd, people who had gathered to watch, begin to leave, not cheering, not celebrating, but in silence. Some accounts say they beat their chests, a sign of grief and realization. The mood has completely changed. Something they thought was ordinary no longer feels that way. And finally, the quiet, after the chaos, after the darkness, after the earthquake, after the confusion, comes silence. The body is taken down. The sky begins to clear, but nothing feels normal anymore, because something has shifted. Whether you believe these events happened exactly as described, or see them through the lens of symbolism and faith, there is no denying this. The moments following the death of Jesus became some of the most discussed, most analyzed, and most powerful events in human history. They were written about, debated, questioned, believed, rejected, but never ignored. Because whatever happened that day, it didn't end at the cross. It started something that would spread across continents, across centuries, across billions of lives, and we are still talking about it today.